Good evening. What a beautiful evening. I'm in Keswick and this is Derwent Water, a place that I've photographed several times before, but staying overnight in the lakes actually down the road in Keswick because I wanted to shoot this scene tonight, and I've got another one in mind for early tomorrow. So I'm going to shoot this tonight. I've got some other shots of the boats I want to shoot as well, so I'll take you and show you both of those, and then tomorrow morning we're getting up really early because sunrise is 4:55, so I want to be down here about 4:30 in the morning because tomorrow is supposed to be really still and there's going to be fog, and those are my very favourite conditions. So I've sussed out this afternoon several different shots. As I say, I've been here before anyway, but I love these old sticks here, probably the end of or the remains of a jetty. There's another couple over there, and this shot at sunset looks out over to the mountains there. The clouds are looking pretty moody. Some blue sky up here as well, so we might get a little bit of light, who knows. I do like this colour to the left here though, so what I might do is just move around and shoot these sticks from this side. And also there's a nice shot I like doing of the rowing boats, which I'm going to capture as well. I think that's going to look wonderful. Okay, let me talk you through this shot. So with this, we're almost got a completely still lake. Not quite. There's a few boats that are going across, some swans swimming and some people swimming actually. But I can smooth that out no problem with an ND filter. So what I've got on the front here is the polarizer, and I'm just getting rid of any reflections close in so I can see into the bottom of the lake here. I've got these posts which I need to get stuck above the horizon, otherwise it's going to look odd. So I've certainly got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them just touching over the top of the mountains, and then in the background we've got the 2 boats and the jetties and the little house there, and then the bank and then the mountain. So that's the image. Clouds up ahead looking a bit lopsided, so I need to wait really to see what happens. I would like them to come this way, but I have a feeling they're moving the opposite way. So the polarizer and the ND filter is the other thing I've got on, because the ND filter, which I've got a 8 stop on here, and that will smooth out this water because I'll get an exposure of 6 seconds. And I've gone down to f16, which I don't normally do, but f16 means that I can use 6 seconds, which I think it needs. So it's about as calm now as it's going to get. Yeah, that looks okay. I am just going to bracket as well, just to make sure that I don't lose any detail there, because there is quite a bright spot there. So I'm going to do one at 3 seconds, which is a stop under. Yeah, and I can blend those two then if I need to. So what I'm going to do now, I think, is move over this way, because the clouds up above the mountains over here look much more misty, much more moody. So let's get out of this water and we'll move over. Okay, so this one, swimmers here and the boat's moving, I think. Now this looks better because the clouds look better behind it. It's not quite sunset, but there's some real dark moves, some real texture in the clouds I really enjoy. And I love these greens, these dark blues we're getting in here as well, and the lake looks wonderful. So again, polarizer on here, ND 8 stop to slow it down to 6 seconds. But I'm also bracketing this, so I'm focus stacking and bracketing. So the first one's focused on that post here, 6 seconds, 3 seconds. Then we focus on this near rock here, 6 seconds, 3 seconds, and the final one is at the island at the back there, 6 seconds, 3 seconds. So I'll blend all of those together to make a decent exposure and obviously a focus stack. What I might try and do first of all is use the 6 second exposure to see if that works anyway. But if the highlights are burnt out, then I can blend in the 3 second ones should I need to. Wow, swimming must be cold in there, but really good for you. Beautiful. Right, let's just shoot this, make sure I've got this, and then I'm going to move to the boats. So this is the shot that I've come for. Look at this. These lovely rowing boats, and obviously boats are often a problem because they move around, but because these are hauled up onto the shore, they don't move at all. And the light is just kissing off the inside of some of these. I'm going to compose this. There's one here that's called 33 to carry 3, and it's leant over into the frame. So it's going to be a nice way to lead the eye in and round to the mountains in the background. The sky is looking pretty epic, although it's clearing up, and I don't want it to be too blue. I'd like it to be darker and moody, but with some light. So let me work fast here, photograph this, and then I'll talk you through what I'm doing. So here's the shot. You can see this near boat is leaning into the picture, which is really works really well. Some light just kissing off the inside of it, which is really lovely. Got a line of boats. Oops, I put my hand over the roof. I've got a line of boats across here. The island, the mountains, a wonderful sky up above. So just a polarizer on this and an 8-stop filter, an 8-stop neutral density, and we're done. F11, 8 seconds. So this is what we've got. The actual image itself will have more space around the outside of the boat, so there's a bit more space around here and around there. But look at that, doesn't it look wonderful? It's a great composition. Just got to focus stack it again, and focus here, focus there, and then focus on the background there. The actual sky now, and there's not too many highlights, so actually the exposure doesn't need, I don't need to blend the exposure, I just need to blend the focus stacking, which is what I'm going to do. Wonderful. I don't get attacked by ducks. Right, well that's it for this evening. Going to come back tomorrow and see if we can chase the fog, but here comes the picture from here. I really love this composition. The first time I saw it, actually, I was running an exhibition with Chris Shepherd, and if you haven't seen Chris, I'll put the video where he appears at the end of this video for you to go and check out. Lobster Boy, and Chris shot this and put this in the exhibition, and I've always loved it. I think it's a fantastic image. So tonight looks really great. We're going to go have something to eat now, and then a bit of sleep, then the alarm set for 3:45 down here, and hopefully, fingers crossed, a bit of fog. See you in the morning. Except that didn't quite happen yet, because unbeknown to me, when we said dinner, we were thinking restaurant somewhere, but then we walked past somebody who was eating some chips, and well, it'd be rude not to. So we went into town, bought some chips, sat up at a little bench up there and ate them. Now, no footage exists, unfortunately, because I was very hungry, but it's lovely. I can report the old Keswick, and I think it's the place, the fish and chip shop. Absolutely wonderful fish, absolutely wonderful chips. I'm now full, but what that's meant is it's now an hour to go to sunset, and actually the light is still looking quite good. So I've come back, left my poor wife on the bench enjoying looking out at this, and I'm going to set the camera up, and then it's just going to be a question of waiting for the sun to light up under these clouds. About half an hour to go, I reckon, before it starts getting good. So let's get the camera up. I might put the 14 to 30 on. The problem with that is wide angle lenses distort things, and it might just distort the boats too much. I'm going to have a little look and try it and see what it looks like, but it might work, but it will allow me to get closer in. It means there's less of this boring foreground. So let's give it a go, get everything ready, and then hopefully the light will kick off. So typically got half an hour to go, and all the light or the colour in the sky is over there, and I want it over there. What can you do? Still, I've got some interesting images, I think. It's certainly better than this afternoon's. Strange, the photographer just turned up, sat right next to my tripod, literally that far away, never said a word, and then wandered off. Say hello, I mean, I could have said hello as well. I was just a bit like, oh, what's he going to do? Right, there's lots of people about, but nearly ready for the image, I think, and we'll see what happens. Oh, this is so frustrating. Look, there's a little bit of light there. Looks lovely. Absolutely nothing there. It still looks wonderful, to be fair. What can you do? So another 20 minutes or so, just in case there's an afterglow, and then we're going to call it a day until the morning. Back to bed, up early. That's that. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was a beautiful sunset on a really, really still evening. Also, really excited to announce that I can't say too much about it, but I'm going to be working with another 4 really good photographers, really good YouTubers, and we've got a little special coming up to share with you in Yorkshire. I'm going to film in that in about a month's time, so hopefully by the time these videos run out, it'll be something that you can enjoy and look forward to. If you want to see that, and I promise you it's going to be worth it, it's going to be epic, I think, then make sure you're subscribed so you can find your way back to the channel. Or you can join the Thumbs Up or Photo Peeps Facebook groups. If you speak to the admin there, hopefully they'll let you in, and there you will find details when it's all published, when we've recorded it and put it all together, which is going to take a while. Also, in the distance, I've got a trip to the lakes booked, or another trip planned, maybe even 2. I'm hoping to get to Lofoten in Norway next year, maybe January, February, and some different photographers going to be involved with that as well. So that's something to really look forward to. And then next year, back up to the Highlands, back up to the lakes, lots of woodland stuff. So really, really looking forward to everything we've got coming up. Hopefully you'll enjoy the channel and what it has to offer over the next few months. I'm certainly looking forward to filming it all. So in the meantime, thanks very much. Subscribe, like the video, etc, etc, etc. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you very shortly. See you next Sunday, 6 p.m. Thanks for watching. Ta-da.